Hi everyone, I'm back with a new blog for you all. First of all, there was no blog last weekend for the simple reason there was no updates. It was a very boring, tough and very stressful week, reasons which I will go into in a minute. But this week it's all good. I have updates and I have stuff to show you. Some of it I'm really excited about. The first thing, I suppose, being the Raystone Secret Edition is actually here in front of, well, as you can see, I've got it in my hands, complete with stuff on the back. The only thing that needs sorting out is the text. Inside it's fairly small, which I know not a lot of people have a problem with, but when you compare it to the Raystone 2, much bigger and easier to read. But yeah, this is basically the one I've been going on about for how many weeks now. And just to compare the two to the old one, there are several differences. The first one, the size. That's the original. They're sort of cover to cover there. Yeah, this you can see that one's smaller. That one is quite a bit bigger. I really need to move further back. There we go. You can definitely see the difference in size there. Just about. Obviously the cover on that one as well, you know, is 100% mine, using the stone that I did show you in my very first blog and I can't find it. This one, you know, just photoshopped rubbish. So we're gonna disregard that one. Woo, chuck it away. So yeah, Raystone. The Raystone 2, now available on Lulu. This brings me to my second point. It has come to my attention that if you do not have a Lulu account, you are not able to order. Now, rather than, you know, sign up and for a Lulu account, just go to my Facebook page, the Raystone Facebook page, order them there, because A, I can get them for you for a slight discount, and B, I can sign them. C, you don't have to sign up for Lulu. You know, it's all good. So if you do go to Lulu or you do want a copy, don't go to them if you don't have a Lulu account, because it just sounds like I'm trying to basically get them more customers, which I'm not. I'm doing this for me. If you want a copy, either of these, they're now available. They're now, you know, I can print them however many copies you want, print it on demand. Just go to the Facebook page link, and you know, I'll inbox you details and things like that. So that's that out of the way. Where am I going to put these? Neither of you, and none of you can have those. Neither of those copies, because they're the ones that are going to Mr. Wayman. You know, we're sorting out some publicity. Thanks, dude. Illustrations. Oh my god. I've actually managed to get loads of illustrations. Well, you know, a fair few completed illustrations done. Just a quick sneak peek. Again, some of these are just concept art, some of them aren't. This one is the first one where Tasha and Chris meet in the forest, which is sort of you know, it's a moment where basically she's introduced to them, although we do meet her earlier in the book. And it's the moment when she's sort of, you know, you can see from there she looks so defenceless and weak, but she's really not. And Chris, being Mr. Gullible, is helping her. So yeah, we've got that one. What else have we got? This one's not quite finished, obviously. This was actually inspired from a picture my friend did me years ago. So I have kind of used that for a little bit of reference, as I'm no good at drawing griffins at all. Wind Whistler, his eyes need to be sorted out. As you can see, he's still very cartoony, as is Akai. And obviously Jessie and Chris need to be sorted out. That is again from the first book, not finished. I do have one here, but I'm not showing that because that's not finished. They don't have faces and they just look weird. This may well be happening in the third book. And as such, I'm not sure if I'm going to show it at CamCon. but it is a very tense moment between Jesse and Amari. I'm not going to give too much away, other than that in the third book, things happen, and there's a lot, and we're getting a new character. You heard that exclusively here. There's a new character coming up in the third book. All I would say is that she is of the canine family, and her name is Hope. And she kind of, her entrance, I've decided, is going to be a fight with a Kai, so that's going to be awesome. So yeah, we've got that. What else has happened? Not an awful lot insofar as books. I've ordered some, and I've just had a nightmare with the banks. Basically now that's all sorted, and I am ordering some more. But whether they'll arrive safely or not, oh my god, it's just, everything's happened. Obviously it's been Valentine's week, it's been the anniversary of when we lost my nan, which has been a really tough week, the first year, trying to sort of come to terms with that. It's still, people go, oh, you know, sort of, how much can one person make? Yet she's a great lady, and I was very close to her, so we've had that to compete with. But on a plus note, I'm still not going to turn the camera around, but my room is looking a lot more like a room now. I've only been here 52 weeks. We've, you know, I've my wheels turned up, and I've got drawers, and I've got storage, and everything's looking awesome. So yeah, that's basically it. Still sorting out stuff with the bike. Oh, they're just being a nightmare. More updates on that. Hopefully I'll have an actual result by this time next week for you. I am going to keep the blogs not so frequent now, once a week. You know, as I say, last week there was just no point. So hopefully, you know, when there are updates, it might be one a fortnight, it might be one a month, but the closer we get to CanCom, obviously the more frequent they'll probably become, with more and more worried updates. The Darkest Day, that is the book which is sort of separate to the Raystone saga, and that's scheduled for winter release. Hopefully it's got to be printed out and proofread, and I've got all that being sorted at the moment, and that is aiming to be, I'm aiming to release it on Christmas Eve, whether or not it will or it won't. And the reason for that is that my nan was the first person to read that book, and Christmas Eve was her birthday. So this is going to be, it's not only going to be dedicated to her, but it's also going to be released, hopefully, as I say, Christmas Eve on her birthday. And she loved that story. She kept telling me, you're going to do a sequel, you're going to do... No, there are going to be no more sequels, but, you know, so I thought it would be a nice thing to do, seeing as the Raystone 2, although it was released in October, you know, it was already sort of dedicated, and everything. So we've got the Darkest Day, which she liked, so we're going to be going with that idea. More updates on that, hopefully, you know, as and when I get them. So yeah, oh my god, like nearly 9 minutes. That's basically it again. Thanks all for watching, thanks for your support. I do apologise, I know people have been messaging me and texting, and I don't reply straight away. If I don't, it's because I'm horrendously busy or sleeping. But I do get back to you all eventually. So yeah, until then, you know, I'm signing off now. Take care and see you next week. Bye!